Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
You guys, I am your host, Ayana the artist, and my co-host,
Erin. Hi. Welcome. Sorry, guys. We're here. We're excited to have you.
Absolutely. Welcome back to the Loveis podcast. This is, wow, this is our first solo episode. I'm kind of excited about this.
This is a very special episode because today is all about us. And it's all about what we stand for.
Yes.
It's all about what we feel love truly is.
Yes.
Which is?
Well, the Loveis podcast, for me, I believe, is super intentional in regards to touching on different tools and ways that we can navigate through how to properly love each other, whether that's our friendships, our relationships, our family ships, or just people in general. Like, I think that we definitely, we were raised a certain way, and those things, they've worked for us all of our lives, but it doesn't help to implement other tools, like new tools, to just kind of evolve and elevate our ways of communication and loving on each other. So
yes,
that's what this platform is about.
We're here for the evolution. We're here for the journey.
Yes.
And we know that love is the most important thing, the only real thing through it all.
Absolutely.
So that's our number one message. That's what we promote. That is our intention. When we wake up every morning, when we come here to do this podcast, we are focused on truly what love is.
Amen.
And that presents itself in so many beautiful ways through us, our actions, all that we stand for, and just all of our goals, and it feels great.
It feels amazing. You guys, it is 9 a.m. right now in Los Angeles. We are up early at the crack.
Yes.
So let's get to it. You know what I mean?
Let's
I'm
get into
super
it.
excited. The first question of the day is, are we going to do our games, or what, are we going to go right into the questions? What are we doing?
I think for a little icebreaker, we'll get into the games.
Okay. So we are going to start off with a game. Excuse me. We're not starting off with questions. And my lovely co-host here has put some questions in this bowl. Honey, I don't even know what's about to happen, but we're going to figure this out. All right.
Okay.
Question number 1.
Wait, is this
for me or for you?
I was about to ask you that. I'm like, wait, are you going to ask me?
I think I'm going to ask you first, because I don't know if I'm ready for what you put in this bowl. Okay. Oh, this is cute. Okay. What is your favorite zoo animal? And I'm going to add the why.
Oh, man. First of all, I'm such an animal lover.
Yes, y'all, she is.
It's the wildlife reserves for me, honestly. No shade. Well, yeah, shade to the zoos, okay? It's the life reserve animals. Okay, let's see. I went to Atlanta's wildlife reserve, and the zebras there are amazing. I've always loved zebras as a kid, but one, they're just wild. Mm-hmm. First of all, they tell you feed all the animals except the zebras.
Oh.
Because they're buck wild. And that's me. Like, I'm very black and white as well. I don't like any gray areas in life. So I would have to go with the zebra, because they're just like, first of all, they're multiple things in one. They're something like a horse, but it's incredible and it's magical. It's almost like you're looking at a unicorn. So.
That's bomb. I actually haven't even related a horse to a zebra before. But that's so funny that you like black and white, because your Dalmatian babies are also black and white. Like, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. You are clearly obsessed with that
this
pattern.
or that. Black or white, okay.
I freaking love it. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see what you got next.
Let's get you together real quick. Now, put some surprises in here for her.
Lord.
Oh, okay. And it's funny because you actually about to leave me.
Don't say it like that. Y'all, I'm literally flying to Turks and Caicos at 1 a.m. and I would love for Erin to be with me, but she's going to see mommy this weekend. So that's going to be even better.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
We love y'all. Okay. What's your favorite type of foreign food?
Ooh. Foreign food. I don't even know. Okay, that's a lie. I will say probably more times out of like my meals, I'm gonna eat Mexican. Like,
really?
Whether that's 4 times a week, whether that's 6 times a week, whether that's 12 times like a month. Like, no, I love Mexican food. And it's not like just one particular dish or anything. I think for me, it's just all the flavors. Like, I love spicy food. And if I'm making vegan dishes, like, I can still enjoy the dish and it be like full Mexican, but you got your avocado, all your vegetables, all your fajitas and stuff.
Even jackfruit tacos.
Exactly. Like, you can really have fun with vegan food and it be Mexican. It's really difficult to make other food vegan that's not so carby. You know what I mean?
I've been seeing Jamaican vegan food lately, and I've been like, what? You
Put me
making
on.
oxtails out of that? Like, I'm here for it.
I guess because, you know, I love Jamaican food too, but I don't know the spices and stuff, so that's a little bit more difficult.
That takes some years. I could see that takes some time to learn.
Yeah. Okay. Question number 2 for my little baby. What is your favorite thing about your career?
Oh, you never know what you're going to get.
Oh, that's cute.
I love it.
I love it too.
I love the surprise. First of all, when I get an audition, I'm like, who is this for? What do they want me to do? Like, it's like always a surprise, but I'm always going to kill it. So
you
like,
always do, for sure. Because she stays booked. Let's just go there. Okay, stays booked. But
booked and blessed.
I feel the same way. I feel like being an actress, like, we for sure get to, like, have fun and be all these imaginary characters as a job. It's really kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like I'm forever playing, like, I don't know, play.
Exactly.
Or dress up. Or house. I don't know.
Exactly.
It's a surprise, but it's fun.
Yeah.
And I get to, like, challenge myself at the same time, which I love doing.
Yeah, that's definitely bomb.
Ooh, I got a surprise one in
no.
here for you. Here we are.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I guess.
It's a surprise. I threw this in here. When something is wrong, do you turn away from people or towards people?
Ooh, why you do this to me? Okay. I'm actually working on being able to turn towards people. So I don't want to say that I am a certain way because I do believe that I'm in the middle of a transition with that. Being more comfortable asking for help. Ooh, this is a challenge for me because I don't be asking nobody for anything, especially with emotional help. That is super, like, tough for me. But I definitely feel like it's an area that I'm enjoying working through.
Yeah.
And, like, navigating because I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. Sometimes you can find that answer within just kind of, like, meditating and talking to God. But if you need advice or you just feel like you're at a roadblock and there's somebody that you trust and you have a safe space with, then exploring that conversation is definitely healthy.
I agree, 100%. I'm the same.
Yeah.
I'm very, like, go within. Like, I have the answers from within. Like, it's beyond me. You know, it's not even just because of my life experiences, but because we're all one. Like, I'm a part of the Almighty, so I can really tap in. But I also have my trusted friends, my baby.
Yes.
You know, I got to go to Ayana. I got to go to my man. I have to have these. And that's why it's so important to have the right people in your life.
Yes.
Because I have to have these good reflections to tell me what's real. When I'm in the midst of it, I have to have someone to sometimes say, well, babe, look, this is that and this and that. And I'm like, you're right. Thank you.
Yes.
I need that.
This is a good one. What is your favorite book to read?
Oh, okay. I don't want to pick one. I love reading. Reading is life, yes. Even if I'm not sitting down reading the book, I have books playing. While I'm cleaning my house, while I'm driving, I listen to books more than anything.
I can do that. Audiobooks are way more fluid for me.
Yes.
But the patience to sit and read, I don't even think I liked that in school. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I hate being
it's because they fed
and
us
the
too
cat
much
came.
pointless information.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I really don't like reading. But
It's specialty knowledge for me.
okay.
So one of my favorite books, which I've read at least 3 times,
Okay.
like I'm in the process of reading it a 4th time, is Becoming Supernatural. Becoming Supernatural is so amazing to me because it breaks down the scientific just being that we are. You know, it speaks about speaking over yourself and remembering your future. So many people are, like, caught up in the past and just remembering that they can't even successfully move forward. So I love Becoming Supernatural because it just reminds you that our words have power. We have power. We are connected to the almighty power. So I love that. And Happy Pocket Full of Money. Because I feel like in all different communities, ethnic groups, everything, it's a lot of negative feelings and thoughts and, you know, just downward spiraling things, whether it's the secrets, whether it's the deception, fraud that's connected to money. And Happy Pocket Full of Money really shows you that you have to, it's a happy mindset. You know, it says when you give money, you give it facing up and you give it with a smile. If you can't pay something in a happy manner, you probably shouldn't pay it. You know, you should feel good about that. And so then I started moving forward. I always felt good about being responsible, but I'm happy to pay this rent.
Yeah.
And this is a house over my head.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful that I get to pay this bill. I'm grateful that I get to pay my phone bill. And it will make me money.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's actually really great. I'm thinking about all of the moments in which I've had to give and my intention behind giving. I think that's super special. For two reasons. Because I feel like energy is definitely transferable. And two, like you said, I think if you given and you have like a negative kind of connotation or negative energy over it, I mean, I don't think that anybody deserves that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's
I
so
like to look people in their
interesting.
eyes when I pay them and
great.
give with gratitude.
That's really, really great.
What you give, it will come back. Get
I
that money.
love that. Oh my God.
Okay, let's see what we got for you. Oh,
Lord.
it's fun.
Okay.
Would you rather win the lottery or work at the perfect job, and why?
You know, they say that most people who win the lottery go bankrupt within a certain amount of years, which I think just speaks to the lack of financial literacy that we have. Yeah, as a whole. But I mean, it would be nice to win the lottery with mentorship. Like, I feel like having that much money, especially when you've never had that much money before, you definitely need a little bit of guidance and, you know, unmanipulated type of mentorship, like something where someone doesn't stand to gain too much by helping you out with that. I don't know. That's a different type of tax bracket. That could put you in the top 1% real quick.
Real quick. I think that's a very good point. With something, a large sum like that, some mentorship, some guidance is very necessary. I've never heard anyone even speak of having mentorship. They just get it and blow it.
Exactly. Like, I think about the amount of money that like NBA players or like different high paid athletes make and what they're in the league for like 4 or 5 years on average. So, I mean, after 5 years and then, yes, you get these big contracts, what are you doing to like stretch your money beyond that point? Like, you still have to have generations come after you, kids, you know what I mean? Like, all of that to be concerned about. And if you're not working a normal job after those 5 years, you have the rest of your life to kind of like live off this savings unless you're doing brand partnerships or something like that. So I don't know, like, that's a hard one. You don't want to work for nobody after you win the lotto.
No. But you can start your own businesses and then make your own perfect job. I'm here for that. I'm here for the lottery and then make all my perfect jobs. I like my own businesses.
I like that. Okay, so we're going to go to our questions now with, what is the subject matter of this episode? I forgot.
The subject matter of this episode is self-love.
Oh, okay. So today we are covering self-love. And before we even get into the topic, I would love to just say how proud I am of you for stepping into this space. Like, I just really see you evolve every single day that we spend together. And I don't know, it's kind of like watching a butterfly just come about because you're doing so freaking good. I'm always super proud of you. And I just think mindset is everything. You know, it starts within, and the things that you're going to get ready to do, I'm like really excited to witness.
So first of all, she's trying to make me cry again.
Let it out, boo.
No, thank you so much. And I know, you better know, that I'm just your reflection. I watch you grow every day, and it's so empowering. It's so necessary. I mean, you are literally a sister to me.
I love you, baby.
And I appreciate you tremendously, honestly.
Yes,
It's so important to have the right people around you, especially on your self-love journey, on any journey. And you are definitely one of the right people in my life.
This is like one of the couple of healthiest relationships I have. Like, we do a lot of good work together. Like, as far as what we pour into this space, like, we are really like massaging what healthy love and healthy communication and just like even starting a business together, like what a healthy partnership should look and feel like. And I'm really enjoying the journey of this.
Too.
Yes, girl.
I'm hugging you like
my nugget.
Honestly. And it's crazy because like I feel like even coming together and like putting together those special, meaningful relationships is a part of the self-love journey because I mean, just being honest, a couple years ago, I had no expectations for my friends. I would just entertain just anyone. Oh, we're on the same set together. Or, oh, we both look cute. Let's spend endless hours by the pool together. And it's just like, no, I love myself.
Yes.
So I'm intentional about who I'm investing my time with, my energy with. And I'm intentional about who I'm learning from. Because whoever you're around, you're naturally going to pick up something from them.
Yes.
You're naturally going to start to even speak like them.
Yes.
So it's very important just for me loving on myself to really be intentional about what I'm around, what I'm surrounding myself, what energies, what just even characteristics. So
I'm so proud. I love this. Okay, our first question is what the subject matter means to us. Oh, we talked about that. Okay. Mm-hmm. So who are we?
Me?
Yes. Who are we?
I'm a lover, honestly. I'm a lover of all things because I feel like that's the point of living, like to love and be loved. And I don't know. It's nothing that I can't love. Like even what someone would call like, gross or would want to turn away from, it's just more information. So it's a beautiful journey of loving myself, loving all of the experiences that I can learn from and grow from and therefore evolve myself, evolve my children, my family, my friends. It's all love. I feel like love is truly the only real thing. So that's why I cling to being a lover.
You know what? I love that you answered that question and didn't tell us your occupation or didn't tell us like, the things that you do, because I feel like people do identify themselves by like, oh, okay, I'm an architect or I'm a financial advisor, but it's like, actually, no, at the core, who are you for real?
I feel like that's just something that I do. Yeah, I act and model. I have businesses. I love that. I love being an entrepreneur and creating things and designing things, but that doesn't make me. So if I stop doing it today or tomorrow, I'm not broken. I haven't left a piece of me behind.
Exactly.
This is just another thing that I'm doing. But the core of me, who I truly am, no matter what I possess, no matter where I go, is love. Which is a lover.
You know what I am starting to realize about myself is that I am really disciplined. But the other half of the Gemini is really fun. Like,
she's turned.
So it's like a weird balance between like, okay, we're structured, we got to get our work done. There's deadlines, whatever. But at the same time, like, love a good time.
We love a good time. I mean, we're here for a good time. Not a long time, but a good time, okay? I'm here for that.
Yes. My parents were both really young when they had me. They were like 19. So they're very silly. Mm-hmm. Like, they play entirely too much. A family reunion in our household is nothing but jokes. So we are just like laughing and goofy and cracking jokes on each other. So I think that's where my fun side comes from for sure. Like my dad is a nutcase. Like seriously.
Mine too. Trust me. He's literally goofy. But I feel like that's the point of life, to have fun, Mm-hmm. Like, why would we be here? Just to be struggling and mad and angry? Let it go. Yes. I love living light on my toes.
I like
if I'm not living light on my toes, I'm going deep in the moment like, okay, what do I need to learn right now? Because this is a serious moment and listen, nobody makes it out alive. So ain't no point in being serious all your life and just being hard up. I have no poker face. You know what I'm saying? Like, she saw me ugly crying yesterday. We're in public. I'm just like, Because it is what it is. I need to see what's really real so that I can get back to laughing and enjoying life.
You know, I love that too. Like, you were being so genuine and being yourself. And I mean, I don't think there's ever a moment where you're not being yourself, honestly.
I can't.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like fake for what? For who? I could go today or tomorrow. I'm going to be me.
That's a fact. Love that. Okay, so our passions and our reasons.
Ooh. What's your passions?
I feel like my passion was dance. Like, I did ballet, tap, jazz, hip hop, African dance for 15 plus years. So that was like my identity, girl. Like, every day after school, we go to class and we practice for like 3-4 hours. Then I ended up going to an art school in high school. So that was part of the curriculum. Like, first and second period was dance. Then 7th and 8th was dance. And I would still go after school and do dance competitions. So that was a large part of my life for a long time. Then singing happened. I started doing solo music and solo singing. And now acting since I moved to LA. So this journey of being an artist in general has been very interesting.
Yeah.
I would say at this current moment, my passion is still music. I love me some music.
Yeah.
I'm not recording anymore, but like, oh my God, like just playing music, being around music, live music, like I freaking love it. Like,
Yeah.
love it. And my reason, I don't want to cry. I think my reason is my mom and grandmother. Even though they've transitioned, they were huge supporters of just everything. Girl, my grandmother would work a job 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. and then still get up and take us to practice. You know, she's like getting her little cat naps in the car or on the way to and from the place. You know what I mean? Like, she's been like a rider the whole time. And my mom, she was the one coming up with the different ideas for the showcases and doing my hair and my makeup. And
Your manager, your momager.
Yes, she was the manager. I mean,
that's a real mom right there. Yeah.
Freaking dream team. So when she saw me like booking, you know, for me to book HBO, Insecure, for me to book rap shit, she was just like, you know, like my grandma was really, really proud. I didn't get to share any of that with my mom, but she did see me like on the way to this point. So it's a crazy ride. And I know they still up there watching too. So
they're seeing their investments.
Exactly. Exactly. My reasons. Okay.
I love that.
Yeah.
My mom is definitely at my core reasoning.
I can see that.
My mom is my everything. That's my girl. I mean, of course, she drove over here with me when I decided to move to LA at 19 with no apartment, no job in place, no nothing. She was just like, okay, I got you. Like, she literally like grabbed whatever she could. My mom like literally, it was probably like $1,900. She was like, this is all I could give you. I wish I can give you more, but bam. And I was like, okay, maybe this will pay for my first month rent and a couch or a bed.
Exactly. Make it
But
work.
my mom got my back. Like, no matter what I do, she's like, however I can support you, I'm going to be there.
Oh.
And that's my reason just for life. Like, I want to be that for my children.
Yes.
I want to, whatever they want to do, if you decide you want to play basketball, which I did, and I'm 5 foot now, but I was even shorter then. My mom got a basketball goal in the backyard. I'm like, I'm going to play basketball. I'm like 4'10" probably.
Oh my God.
No, but honestly, like, her attitude is gratitude, and I just love that. It's gratitude for every moment. I mean, it's literally her license plate. Don't go find my mom, but yeah. She's just so grateful for the moment. She's so grateful for everything in her life because even if it's a lesson, it's still a blessing.
That's beautiful.
And she just moves in that. You know what I mean? She's grateful for every experience, and that's how I am. And I'm grateful to be here in this time, 2023. I'm alive.
Yeah.
I'm feeling healthy. I'm feeling good. And it's just like, I want to spread that joy and that gratitude and that love because I feel like, once again, that's the point of living.
Amen.
So if you're not harnessing that, like, I hope to encourage you. And if you already are, I hope to keep encouraging you to keep doing it. You know, like, grab hold of that because the purpose of life is to have a life of purpose. And we live in that purpose when we explore what makes us happy and we explore our passions and just everything that makes our heart skip a beat. That's why I like having fun. You know, if I wasn't having fun acting, I wouldn't do it. If I wasn't having fun doing this podcast with my girl, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Like, I only want to do the things that make me happy,
Yeah.
and it just conjures up more gratitude. And my reason is just to, like, just make the world a better place. I love to be an asset to the world, to the people around me, my friends and family. I encourage my mom just like she encourages me. And I feel like that's the love cycle that's just forever given.
That's so beautiful. Oh, my nugget. Okay, so we definitely need to get into this topic of self-love.
Yes. That's a deep topic.
Yeah.
That is so many layers to that.
When did you realize that you had to love on yourself before anyone else?
Honestly, probably when I was 17 years old and I was Muslim.
Wow.
Yes.
I did not know this.
Yes, child. Many people don't.
That's crazy. Okay.
This was a very interesting journey because I had, growing up, I had so many questions about Christianity, and I was like raised in the church. I don't want to say overly churchy, but my mom had us going to church and she didn't let us wear pants to church. So
oh, wow.
That was that. But so many things pushed me away. So then when I discovered Islam, I thought that, this is the right thing to do. Like, we should cover up. And it was this fight because, once again, my mom raised me so free and so just in touch with myself that I was just like, I need to cover my face or I'm being wrong. And that was just like such a fight for me. Like, I would cry. My mom was like, what's going on? I'm like, I need to cover, but I want to express myself. And this was like such a going back and forth, and even before that, just I felt like there were so many reasons that I would be going to hell, in a sense, which now, to be honest, I don't even believe that hell is a thing. I don't feel like the Almighty would have a horrible place for us to spend eternity. I think I don't entertain any of that. I feel like this is a life of love, and I feel like that's what I'm truly here to do.
That's so interesting because, girl, sometimes I be feeling like we're living in hell.
And that's why I feel like we can make our hells and we can make our heavens because we can choose to look down all day or we can choose to look up.
Yeah.
And I'm forever looking up. I'm forever going forward because it's just like, I'm not going to get left behind. The world is going to keep going.
Yeah.
And if I'm soaking, I would be crying. At 17, I'm crying. I'm so confused. I'm like, well, these sisters are saying this and I need to pray this amount of times a day. And then I went to Costa Rica for one of my birthdays and I went like scuba diving. I went snorkeling. And I saw a puffer fish in front of me. And I saw all of these beautiful like sea creatures and stuff. And I was just like, my God is beautiful.
Amen.
My God loves expression. And he look at the clouds in the sky. Look at nature. It's very expressive. And this is not to condemn anything or anybody's religion or faith, but I said, my God is almighty. Like, it's beautiful and we're beautiful. And he made us these different ways for a reason. And that's not to just go walking down the street in a thong every day, but it's just to be good and to feel good in the skin that you're in. You don't have to hide or be confined to this thing. I said, this is a puffer fish. You know what I mean? Like, it's expressive. And I was like, I have to love myself because I'm expressive. God wants to be expressed through me.
Amen.
In my divine way. And I think that was when I really was like, I need to love on myself. This is not loving on myself.
You know what? I think after every single breakup is when I had these realizations. Because I think once I fall in love, and I've done this time and time again, I start to kind of like bend a little bit or mold myself to not to my partner, but just in a way so that they can feel comfortable and they can feel safe and they can feel like fully just like I'm there, I'm invested, like I'm here for this, I'm riding. But I don't know, as soon as we would decide to amicably split or separate, I realized there was always this like rediscovery of self in those moments. And it was always an interesting transition because I would start to be like, oh, okay, well, I'm learning this about myself or that about myself. And I felt more free also too, to just express, like you said. So I've had so many of those moments come up. I don't even remember when the first time was, but like it definitely happens after each breakup for sure.
And I feel like that's because we're evolving. So in those relationships, we're like learning, oh, we would like less of this, or oh, we would like more of this, or we truly desire a lot more of this. So then when it's like apart, it's like, hold up, before I get into something else, let me reassess because, baby, I need this now. I'm deserving of this. I bring to the table this. So I feel like that's a good assessment in general. And hopefully we can evolve to do that just on a regular basis.
Yeah,
through
I think
the relationship
we should be able to do that in our partnerships as well. And I always get so lost in love, girl.
My girl is a lover, okay?
I be in it, girl. If y'all watch any of like my Instagram content or my YouTube content, it's always relationship comedy because I just love love. Like I love being in a relationship. I really ultimately want to be married, but yeah, I think relationship comedy is probably my center focus because I'm just like obsessed with being a wife. I'm not gonna say girlfriend, a wife.
You're wifey material.
Period.
You are a wife.
You too, baby.
Thank you, honey.
Peep the ring, y'all.
You know.
I love it. Okay, so this is a good one too. What are the reflections in your life when you show up for yourself versus when you don't?
Oh, it's so dramatically different. It's incredible. I want everyone to show up for themselves because it's crazy because it's a dance, it's a balance, it's a practice. Because it's funny, the other day I was asking my fiance, I was like, hun, how much do you think, like if it's on a scale, on a percentage scale, how much do you think I don't do what I say I'm gonna do? And what I realized when I asked that question is two parts to that question. One for myself and two for other people. For other people, it's like 5%. If I tell somebody I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it.
That's right.
If someone calls me at 6 a.m. and I say I'm going to be there, I'm going to get up and go be there. But if I tell myself I'm going to do it, I might not do it. And I didn't like that.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, hold on now. Because I show up for myself in ways, but there's a lot of little things that I'm not doing here. And I find that when I do that, there is a honor feeling that I get and that I'm reminded of. Now, I bless all my energy centers in the shower every day and all of that, and I'm feeling balanced and good, but there is a different light that shines through me when I don't tell someone else what I'm going to do. I just tell myself and I actually do it.
Ooh.
There is a strength, there is a power that I feel that is like, you's a boss bitch.
Okay.
You did that. You said you was gonna do it. Nobody else had to hold you accountable, and you did it. And that is a trickling, like, beautiful domino effect that I just love. It's empowering. It's just forever, like, giving.
I love that because I think that's 90% of how I do everything. Like, I don't tell anybody anything. Honestly, y'all, this podcast that we're working on right now, like, we've been working on this for 9 months, and I haven't dropped a peep about it for real.
Nobody knows anything.
That's what I'm saying, unless you've been involved. So when you all get this content, it's going to be fresh off the press. Like, and we've been working on this for probably a little less than a year. I'm not a talk about it girl. You know what I mean? So in that same respect, like, definitely a be about it person. And
it feels good to just be about it.
Yeah.
Don't talk about it. You already know. What you talking for? You wasting time. You could be doing it.
Yeah. Showing up for myself in my career is perfect. You know what I mean? I don't think that I fall very difficult when it comes to that. But showing up for myself emotionally, y'all see me like playing with these pants. Like, showing up for myself emotionally is tough.
It's a practice.
Practicing it, yeah. Yeah, I'm learning to be vulnerable, whatever that is. I'm learning to express more. It's like so uncomfortable. Like, I am learning to love on myself in that way, to know that those things are connected to the divine feminine, and the divine feminine is very beautiful.
Yes.
I did not live a super I want to say soft, like the soft life, where I just wasn't in hustle mode all the time. Like, so learning what that is, I think is connected to that emotional space. So that's how I'm choosing to show up for myself right now. Like, I'm heavy into therapy, going once a week. I learned yoga and meditation, and I studied last year for like a full 9 months. I was just doing hot yoga every day.
Oh, hot yoga is so transforming.
Oh my God. It was just different from going to the gym and picking up these heavy weights and slamming them down. It was like, I get to wake up and hear beautiful meditation music. I get to be around a community of people who are speaking to each other in love and light every single morning. That was transformative for me in general because I'm from 59th and Wood Street in Chicago. People are not sending love and light when you are trying to catch the bus or get to work in the morning. It's really a lot of energy in that city. Not bad energy, but it's just like we're on the move. It's hustle and bustle. It's tough. Chicago ain't no joke.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm from Baltimore.
I know, so I know you know too. So this softer, more gentler life is really, it's an interesting pursuit.
Yeah, and I think I think it's new for us as a whole.
Yeah.
Like us showing up for ourselves and actually taking time for self mentally, physically. Like, when was the last time you took a Epsom salt bath?
Right.
You know, like that's a new dance that we're doing because we are so used to the hustle and bustle and catching up and everything like that. So I'm excited about the evolution of us as a whole because the more people who show up for themselves, the better the world is going to be, okay? Less people grumpy, angry, easy to curse somebody out. It's like we have more patience because we've already done the work for ourselves this morning and we can like have a little more patience, a little more softness for others.
Exactly. And there's a huge benefit to loving on yourself because the better that you are able to love on yourself, it's inevitable that you're going to love on everybody else around you way better.
Yeah.
It's like super connected.
It is. I love it.
Yeah. So,
Ooh, were you taught how to show up for yourself or did you learn on your own?
Okay, wait. So, taught, I think there wasn't like a manual, right? So if we're going based on just examples and things that we saw in the home, I'll be honest, like my mom was super sacrificial and so was my grandmother. Like my grandma had 4 kids, my mom, single mom, 2 kids. They were very selfless and would just give of self.
Mm-hmm.
It was very rare that I saw them pour that into themselves. Now, in ways of how they dressed, you know, taking that extra time to do their makeup and their hair and looking beautiful and looking fabulous, like they definitely made sure to do that. I have beautiful women in my family.
Yes.
So gorgeous. But as far as showing up for themselves in the ways of like, you know, like I said, emotionally and nurturing that inner them, like the inner mom, inner grandma. Like, I really feel like I would have conversations with them often about the lack of that in the space. So I do feel like that kind of thing, that's why it's so strange. I'm learning it on my own.
Mm-hmm.
But the other stuff, you know, them going to work every day, how to show up for their families, how to, like, I learned that from them for sure.
Yeah. I feel that too. Well, I feel like it's a different generation.
Right.
You know, because I saw my mom show up for herself in a sense where if she wanted to do this business venture, she's going to put these pieces in place and she's going to start that business no matter who says it's a bad idea or whatever. She's going to see it through. And I saw her like journal. I saw her, you know, do these different things. But I feel like now as we evolve, like I have kind of like, you know, we're the same, but I'm living a different life.
Yeah.
I'm living by myself in LA. You know, now I have my partner, but it's just like, I feel like it's an evolution. But my mom definitely taught me different ways. Just even if she says, well, does that feel good to you or does it not? You know, and you can say that to someone. Like, I didn't like it when you did this. Like, my mom taught me that at a young age. Like,
emotional
if someone,
awareness.
if someone does something that you don't like and there's a connection, then you can say that, you know, it really didn't make me feel good when you did this to me.
I love that.
And that was important for me because I feel like people have to understand And I'm not one to really tell adults about themselves.
Right.
Like, I feel like 9 times out of 10, if you're doing something that, you wouldn't want somebody to do to you. And that was my mom's biggest thing, like, do unto others as you would have others do unto you. So it was like, my mom gave me that permission to let my feelings be known. And I think that's very important in showing up for yourself.
Yes.
Not to mask it, not to act like something didn't happen or you don't care, but to really show up for those emotions, whether it's good or bad. Because she would even say that, like, I really love that, in the state of gratitude. I really liked when you did that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's showing up for yourself because you're conjuring up more of it. My mom taught me, whether it's good or bad, speak on it because it's real.
Yes.
And it's good. And it's just more information.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. And we are definitely excited about more different topics that we want to talk to you about. So like, subscribe, and comment below. We want to share ways with you and have an open discussion about ways that you guys are practicing self-love in your life and
loving on yourself.
Exactly. So,
and truly what love is to you.
Mm-hmm.
We want to know.
Yes. I'll see y'all next time.
Bye.